Hello, and welcome to Slime Rancher 2. Now, this will be the first different game I'm playing other than Minecraft on my channel. This is actually a game I like a lot. You can see by the continue button down here. I have been playing for a minute, but I also wanted to start a new game fresh now that I know what I'm doing and take you guys along with me. So we are going to come down here and play a whole new game. I'm gonna use this little lantern one. And we can disable this because I know what I'm doing. So, in we go. Now, I'm not good at reading out loud, so I won't read any of these out, but I will leave them up long enough for you guys to kind of read through on your own. So we start. Alrighty. Now this is your starting area and this is your house. For anybody who hasn't played Slime Rancher before, essentially you just ranch slimes. These are slimes. They're bouncing around all over the place. And you put them in things like this. This is a corral, which has its own set of upgrades that you can give it whenever you get more money. Or you can even choose to demolish the plot. Your whole thing is collecting more exotic slimes to get their plorts, which I will explain later whenever. But I need to wrangle the ones that are inside my area real quick. Okay. Talking about plorts, there is this. This is a plort. Essentially, to try and put this the nicest way, slimes pop this out whenever they eat. So you have to figure out their food type, what they want to eat. Like, these guys are pink slimes. You'll see their diet is right below that. Fruit, veggie, and meat. These guys will eat anything you give them. And in turn, you make money off their plorts. Now, pink is the cheapest one, and it goes all the way up to gold slimes. But we will figure this out as we go. But we will be starting with these guys, and I have chickens. Also, I do like that this area starts with quite a bit of stuff that you can have. It gives you carrots to start out, it gives you chickens, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I keep hearing the chicken, but I don't see the chicken. Stop ganging up on one another to try and get out. Stop that. But that's kind of how they make plorts. But there's still more area to discover than just here. There's a whole area out there. If I click on the map, you'll see we have all these areas that we can unlock to expand our slime ranching operations, but also all this area here, this area here, this area down here. All of this is explorable by you, and you have to unlock the maps as you go, which is fun. But also down here, this is the lab. And essentially you put all of your items in here, the refinery, and it allows you to make stuff in this, the fabricator. And you can see I need cotton plorts and nubucks in order to make a resource harvester. There's heart modules, power core, and all this stuff. And some of it you can even collect upgrades to get better versions of these later on. Okay, and with these slimes and chickens wrangled into their own little pens, I'm going to go and explore some more of the world. Rainbow field, shifting colors like a dream, fading just as quickly. And this is also where you get more things to help farm and more slimes. Hi, little guy. And now there can be fruits up on trees. There can be veggies on the ground. You have to kind of like look around for everything. And that kind of twinkling noise typically means there's a resource nearby. I don't know exactly where it's at, but we can't get it right now anyway, so. I was looking for these guys. These are cotton slimes. We need cotton plorts, which means we need these guys. To make more stuff. Oh. Hello, Largo. Yeah, the slimes can fuse together. And they make Largos. This is typically a fusion between two slimes. You're trying so hard to get up that. More hens. I need roosters, though. Oh! Here's some more of the story. Hello, little guy. Okay, and there we go. And I know there is one other type of slime that spawns on this island. There we go. And as we find these things, now they get very hidden later on. So you won't always be able to find these so easily. Sometimes they'll be up in really high to reach areas and you can't really find them all that easy. Another story. Okay. Oh, and there's another one. Question is, how do we get up to it? Oh, and here's the other slime type we were looking for. These are tabbies. Oh, I did not mean to pick up that many of you. Did you just steal that carrot from the other guy? I do love how beautiful this game is. It is so pretty. And here is our entire base island discovered. Oh, we actually got a phone call. Okay, I didn't mean to click on this. It was just force a habit from playing earlier. But this machine, when I back up, I'll show you guys. It gives you phone calls from other people. I believe you met them in the previous game. I didn't play for all that long during the last one. So you may have met these characters in the last game. But they also talk to you in this one. And they give you gifts from time to time and things of that nature. So it's always a good thing. This guy, Victor, I know for sure, lets you in on like little tidbits of what's going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, now they could also give you stuff that you can fabricate. The whole conversation with him gives you your first yellow home portal. And he only gives you the fabrication to it. Now that I'm home, I've got to produce food for all of my new guys. Okay. I've taken the pink slimes out of here and kind of just sent them back out into the wild. So now that we have these guys here, these guys actually eat meat. And they're going to end up bouncing straight out of my pen. But we also have... I forget which button it is, because I typically just back out of the game to do it. But each one of these slimes has a diet, what they would eat, and what's their favorite thing to eat. Now, I can find water lettuce. I actually know where 2 patches of it are on this island. Their favorite are stony hens. Stony hens are actually a pain to get. They're not impossible, but they're a pain. So that's not going to be a hard thing. But cube berries. Cube berries I already have. Problem is I have to build a pen for them, and I don't have the money to do that. So I'm going to go out, get a whole bunch of plorts, and try and sell them off. Okay, before I act on this, I'm going to let you guys know. I think I'm going to be fusing the bunnies with the tabbies. Why? Because I can double up on the plort amount if I can buy them. I'm going to need double walls on this thing before I even try that. But I can double up on the plort amount if I can get them the food that the bunny slimes like, or the cotton slimes like, which is water lettuce. Now, this is very rare. It only spawns in 2 areas that I know of on this map, so I have to go run by those areas and grab some, but that can actually double our plort amount. And what I mean by that is if they eat their favorite food, they pop out twice the plorts they normally do. So instead of a largo popping out 2, it'll be 4. So I think I'm going to do that, but first I'm going to sell all of these and get some more money. Okay, now I did leave over the plorts because I'm going to need those. Now, I'm going to give this sucker high walls so that they don't jump out. And then you guys eat those. There we go. You eat it. There we go. Now, for the time being, I can just give them regular hens, which will still give me plorts. But it won't give me as many. Now, as long as you two don't gang up, I think we'll be fine. But the next pen I'm going to have to build is, first of all, a corral. Well, first of all, I stuck it in the wrong spot, so we're going to have to do some more farming with these guys. But I'm going to need another corral, probably over here. I'm going to do it behind these. Put it in that one. But I'm going to put a corral back there, but I need a solar shield on this one. Because I have phosphor slimes, which only spawn at night and despawn in the day. Unless they are fused with something else. Which means I'm going to have to get enough money to get rid of that and also feed them. Oh! Now, I don't know how you harvest those guys. Because you can't, like, put them in your vat and keep them. Hey, phosphor. Yeah, this is how you get the phosphor slimes, everybody. You just wait until nighttime and they just start popping up. And all over the place. But, this is crazy. There's something I wanted to show you guys. One of the areas to get water lettuce is actually up here with this guy. This is a Gordo. There is a Gordo version. There's one Gordo for every slime variant that I have found so far in this game. There is 3. I've actually already found 1. I believe he's down in here. And this one I just found. I believe if you get close enough to them, yep, they become highlighted on your map. So you now know where they are. I haven't highlighted the other guy. I need to, but I haven't yet. But I believe back here, yep, that's where you get the water lettuce. Now, I can't collect it right now because I'm in the process of doing something else. but I will be coming back here later to collect some. I need at least one. Oh, and that other one I found, I refound him again. Here he is, little phosphor boy. Okay, I'm really hoping this works well enough. If it doesn't, they are an easier slime to get back because they spawn everywhere. See, they borderline get out all the time. I got them high walls. Next thing I need to get for them is an air net. It literally just puts a net over the top of it, but that's $4.25, so I have to build up enough stuff to get that. Not to mention, next, I just need a farm in general. Like, I need a garden, which is $2.50. Because I need to be able to grow my own Q-berries, because they spawn in very few areas. And right now, I don't have all that many. So I think I'm going to leave these guys with 2 of these, so that they have them. I'm going to leave my other 2 with some chickens. And while I'm gone, they should just make florts. That's a stack going on right there. What is happening there? Nope. An explanation as to what those guys were. Those are the tar. They basically eat the slimes, and right now I have no defense against them besides to chuck them off a cliff. So, I'm just gonna run away and ignore my problems. I did come back with a stony hen though, which, if I put it in here, will eventually make some stony chicks and then we'll have some more of them. Okay, and now we have Q-berries growing here at home, so we don't have to collect them outside. I am on a mission. Water lettuce. Hey, yo! Can we not? Yeet. Come back here. No. Get. You too. Get. You're that island's issue now. Oh, I love how we're just lining up for me to yeet you. Hey, no, you're not. Why'd you take off with the bunny? That's rude. Sir, did you just bite me? Okay. I've successfully got an air net on the phosphor slimes. This is all I majorly needed to do, especially early game, on these slimes, because they tend to try and get out of the pen. These guys I want to get an air net for, purely for the fact that I think they're going to, at some point, gang up and jump out of here. When they do stuff like that. But we also have a message over here. From Mochi Miles. And now we have a refinery link, which we already have one on this map. It's right here. So this would help whenever we go to discover these areas. Okay, this is a storage silo. You have 3 different things that you can cycle through, which would help whenever I get way too many chickens or way too much of a crop yield. I can just throw some in here. And it stores it for me for later. Okay, one thing that I know I'm going to need before this episode finishes is a resource harvester. Now, it doesn't take a lot to make one, because it is kind of a necessary item for you to make other items later on. Like, hold on. Radiant ore. For the jetpack, you're going to need that, and you need a resource harvester in order to get it. Along with some of the stuff further down later on. Like jellystone. Jellystone's actually from this island, and it's all over the place. So I'm going to need one of those before we can finish out today, which means I need cotton plorts and money. Okay, and I have collected everything to get our resource harvester. And with this upgrade, there are nodes around the island that give us different materials that allow us to build different things. So there could be things like, hold on, let me go find one and I'll show it to you. Okay, here's one of the nodes, not one of the one I was thinking of. I was going to try to find some jellystone, but I can't seem to find it right now. But this is actually how you get deep brine. You just do that, and now you have 3 things of deep brine, which can be used to make other items. Now, in order to craft stuff, you do have to put it in the harvester, or the refinery. This will let you know how much stuff you have to craft with. So you have all of your slime plorts, you have the materials you can gain from like those fountain things that I showed you earlier, that we got deep brine from. All of these come in different versions of those fountains. These guys both come from beehives and trees, and these 3 are stone-based ones. So you'll see these guys wedged in stone. But all of them can be gained from different islands. So you have to go to different islands in different areas to collect all the materials you need for other things. Like the flutter plorts and the wild honey are from one island, while the angler plorts and the puddle plorts are from another one. Now they can be found on the same island, but these islands are expansive and you'd have to get to all different points of them in order to find everything you need. But also, you can unlock decorations. Now, I didn't find any of them in this episode, but there are little, like, orbs on the ground that you find that allow you to unlock more stuff as far as warp tech, utilities, decorations, and even upgrades to yourself. So, all of those things are things to look out for in this game. But with that said, with us having 2 sets of slimes and all the garden area I could need for the startup area, I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. That's all that I'm going to be able to do in this episode. Next episode, I hope to be able to pop one of the Gordos. And in doing so, it unlocks more of the island to you. So I don't know which one of these guys I'm going to end up popping, but I do have the farm set up to pop either one of them. It's just going to take some grind off camera to be able to do so. And with that, goodbye for now, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next episode.